right, it's just about time for the pro side. It's the big boys, Terrance Hodges taking on Kem Oti. I'll tell you what, these are two monsters. Of course, Hodges representing American Top Team, and then Kem Oti with 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu out of Huntsville, Alabama. Two serious teams and a lot of heavy leather packed into both of these guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to kick off your professional card here tonight at Valor Fights 21. And we're going to kick things off in the heavyweight division, brought to you by Valor Fights 22. Please welcome to the cage at this time, fighting out of the red corner, Terrance Hodges.
Terrance Hodges, I heard that he is one of the biggest prospects that's not in the UFC, and that's just what I heard, and with this being his pro debut, that means a lot.
Of course, he trains with Jucal down in American Top Team Atlanta, as well as with a crew of very, very talented individuals. The Atlanta fight scene is very extensive. Of course, you know of the Asuncao brothers, you know the Lima brothers, a lot of really good talent.
Jucal himself just made his way back to UFC, and
yeah,
big win against Mark Munoz.
And he did it with that 1-9 tournament.
Yeah.
You know, he followed a 1-9 tournament. He won 3 fights in a row in order to take that. So you've worked out with Jucal. He's tremendous, huh?
Yeah, man. The one thing notable about him, he stares at you the whole time. I swear it was the most awkward, kind of a fearful thing. The whole time this guy's choking you, he is looking at you eye to eye. That's a very intimidating
Even in the rear naked choke step forward.
He's that flexible. No, he's a very good competitor, very good dude.
Yeah, I'm interested in going actually to train with some American Top Team. That's really the place I feel like would be a good fit for me is there in Atlanta, and as well as the Coconut Creek team. I think it would be a good place for me to get some cross training in and, just have a lot better, more experienced training partners than anything,
Always a plus. And Casey had mentioned both guys coming from good gyms, what I was saying earlier before our break. It goes on to say that. They both have really good training partners. You wonder if they have training partners, much like their opponents. They've been able to prepare for each other. Well, we talked about sometimes when you're an independent guy, you don't have those partners always. It's hard to really come into a fight prepared with that. So, you always look for big things out of these guys.
Especially when you're a heavyweight.
Yes, absolutely.
Particularly because heavyweight training partners are hard to come by.
They are.
This is our first heavyweight fight of the evening too, and I'm telling you, it's a lot different going from the the 35ers right now up to these heavyweight dudes, because Terrance looks huge and in shape.
Wow.
Big dude. But Kem is no small guy himself.
No, he's no pygmy.
Now, please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, Kem Oti.
Another notable heavyweight, of course, out of the Atlanta area is Obongo Humphrey, which we've seen a lot of. And like I said, they are few and far between. I'm sure that Terrance Hodges has had his fill of Obongo Humphrey in his day. All right, here we have the tail of the tape. Both fighters making their pro debuts. Age, just 3 years difference, 1 inch in height difference, and very close in weight, about 5 pounds off. These guys are monsters, and
wow.
This thing is going to be.
As you see, Terrance Hodges just made the 265 limit by 0.5 there. I mean, the 266 limit,
yeah.
Of course. You get the +1 there.
But you can see him right here. He's absolutely massive.
But and that's not a bad thing. It's not even. You see Roy Nelson, he's in there massive, but I mean, he's still in good shape, but he don't have that look. But he's a big dude and he's in shape.
Well, not absolutely chiseled, but I'll tell you this, it's better.
Yeah.
A lot of the big guys, that extra layer of fat actually is protective, and it delivers a lot of extra fuel to the fighter in the later rounds when they need it.
I love Roy Nelson. That's why I brought him up a few times. He's one of my favorite heavyweight fighters because he's so game. He goes out there, he fights whoever they put in front of him. He don't ask for no easy fights, and he goes out there and he gets a big win sometimes, or he takes a hard-fought decision loss. It's pretty much all you get from him. You get either a big KO,
stood in front of Alistair over him. He gave him everything he can handle.
Yeah, everything. So. There's another one thing I like to see too is a lot of times you see guys not take pro debuts that are that tougher fights, like to ease into their pro career, which I don't blame anybody for doing whatsoever. But both these guys are coming in American top team, 10th Planet, taking the tough fight right here for the pro
Dangerous
debut.
fights
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, and it's for the fans here
Yeah.
in the Cam Jordan Arena tonight. It's
Yeah.
all for them.
And your pro record, it don't ever go back to zero. It is all, you know, your amateur record, it starts over, but your pro record, it stays with you for your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening professional bout will be in the heavyweight division, brought to you by Valor Fights 22. When the action begins, your referee for this bout is Jimmy Neely. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner tonight, he makes his professional debut. He weighed in 265 pounds, fighting out of the American top team in Atlanta, Georgia, Terrance and Jeffy Hodges. Staying here across the cage tonight, fighting out of the blue corner. Also tonight makes his professional debut. He weighed in 260 pounds, fighting at a 10th Planet in Huntsville, Alabama, Kem the Kraken Oti.
All right, it is on. Heavyweight action to kick off the pro side of this card.
I love heavyweight fights, Casey. I do. I absolutely love them. I think that it's going to be an incredible matchup right here between these two fighters, and the fact that both of them is going to come out here and swing and try to knock each other's head off is going to make it even more entertaining.
Terrance Howard in the black trunks, Kem Oti in the gray and orange. Keep your eyes glued on this one because it could be a short one.
Yes, very much.
A lot of horsepower.
5-minute rounds here. First pro fight of the night. Heavy leg kick from Terrance. Ooh.
Oh, big shot.
Terrance
Big shot by
comes with a big
Hodges.
hook.
Hodges in a very dominant position right now.
Let's see if he looks to work some jiu-jitsu, just work some ground and pound here. I'm sure it'll be nice pass there from Terrance.
Good moves from Hodges there.
There, you can tell Terrance Hodges had a tremendous amount of power.
Kem Oti got dropped there from that left hook coming from Terrance, man. That was a heavy left, just like we caught Casey.
Oh, big shots right there from Terrance Hodges.
Can't tell if he's maybe setting up a. No,
Oti's got to move,
Need
man.
a body. Nice uppercut there from Kem.
Kem Oti still game. Hard to tell if he's still dazed from that last shot.
Kem Oti kind of blinking a little bit.
Yeah, wincing away.
Yeah.
And that's not a good idea.
No, especially when somebody's throwing leather at you.
Oh!
Another big right hand by Terrance Hodges.
Throws him against the cage.
And then Kem Oti comes back with some
Elbows,
inside strikes.
Oh, boy. These guys are throwing. Very well rounded. You hear the Brazilian in the corner of Terrance. Nice leg
Kem
kick
Oti
there.
looking for the takedown.
A very nice recovery from Kem Oti because, you know, he got dropped right there. He was in a little bit of side control and was able to regain his guard and stand back up and everything. So,
Yeah,
props to him.
now he's in clinch position. Maybe he can use this and work this a little bit. Now he can throw the knees to the head for the first time in his career.
Yep. And a lot of guys, even myself, I found maybe it looked like he was going for maybe a rolling knee part there for a second, but even myself, I forgot to throw, you know, my professional debut, forgot to throw the elbows and the knees to the face. It's just something I didn't really train a lot and didn't really think a lot about when I got in there. This is a good game plan right here from Kem Oti. Now he's reversed.
Yeah, undoubtedly, man. Terrance Hodges, you already know he has a lot of power in his hands.
Yep.
He dropped Oti early in the round, and Oti has been able to come back. A good chance for him could possibly be to wear out the cardio of Terrance Hodges, and so that his punches aren't quite as devastating.
Oh, beautiful takedown, but nice reversal.
Reversal with that lateral by
Beautiful.
Terrance
That was
Hodges.
absolutely beautiful. I did see Terrance try a grimace right there. Did you see that too?
I did. I'm not really sure what it was
But
for.
Oti lets him advance right on up.
Having somebody 265 pounds, you know, land on you and then reversing it still, yeah, that could be the.
Big shots.
Hodges with
Big shots by Terrance Hodges.
Oh, nasty elbow there. Just missed. And it's not really the thumping elbows that cut you. It's the ones that just glance you.
grazers.
Yeah. Got 2 minutes left in the round here. You know, they're just going past, just surpassed the first amateur, round here now.
Kem Oti up to an elbow. That's the start of his base. If
Doing
he
a
can
beautiful
keep
job
moving.
with that underhook right there, and Terrance does a good job to fight that away. He's doing the right things right there. You know, Kem Oti's got to get that right underhook there, Tyler, and work his way and shift his hips out and try to work for a stand-up.
Yeah, I think Oti needs to make a decision on what he wants to do here. If he's going to post up like that, he needs to get his legs out from inside that lace of that half guard. It's doing him no good when he's trying to get up.
Yeah, especially at this division, man. With the heavyweights, you never want, even though you are heavy, you don't want a guy that big on top of you. The whole time he's on top of you, he's wearing you out. And, he's been winning the round anyway. So, if you're bottom man right now, you got to get up, get out.
Kem was doing a good job at keeping that wrist control, but that's where the elbow starts coming in when somebody starts grabbing your wrist.
Oh, here we go, big shots by Terrance Hodges.
Away.
He's going for it. A minute left in this round. Not a good position at all for Kem Oti.
Oh, nice little elbow right there from the bottom. I'm the type of guy that hates to see strikes from the bottom person. I'd rather see them doing something better, like working for submission or recovering from their guard or even standing up. But sometimes it'll catch somebody off guard for sure.
Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
We've seen fights finished by the bottom guy.
Yeah, most definitely. There's been knockouts and there's been nasty cuts coming from the guy on the bottom before.
I think both fighters slowing down here.
Base, mount, and go. Let's go. That's it. Good point.
And that's one thing about these heavyweights, man. That's a lot of horsepower, but that's a lot of weight for them to move even in their own bodies.
Yeah.
So it's hard for them to keep up that pace. And so, this is really where the gut check is, and to see which one of these guys really wants it.
Yeah, when you get into the later rounds with these big heavyweights, you start to see maybe hands drop, things
Kem
like that.
Oti working his way back to his base.
Oh,
Oh, look
throws
at
him.
this.
Big
Another
shot.
10
big
seconds
shot
left.
by Terrance Hodges.
Oh!
Big neck,
Head
big
kick.
shot.
Head kick.
Oh, man.
Hodges recovers.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Way to close out this round. That was unbelievable.
Man.
If that happened at the beginning of the round, we might be looking at a whole different fight right now. Both fighters look tired.
Both
look
fighters
a
were
little
tired.
dazed.
Both got rocked in the round. Of course, Kem got rocked with the first 10 seconds of the round. The last 10 seconds, you got Terrance getting rocked.
With a
Holy
head
smoke.
kick.
Mouths open.
And then for his trouble, he slams Kem Oti.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
That's something that I love to see is a guy getting taken down, but at the same time what they do is reverse the takedown, because that's not something you see a lot out of people. It's something that you've got to work on, you got to do, because people's like, oh, I've got this takedown. Bam, you're on your back now.
Terrance Hodges has certainly worked the lateral in his game. He's used it. You've seen it twice in this fight already.
This is Oti, again, one of these guys choosing not to use his stool, and I get that. I mean, the valor that shows, it's tough and things like that, but sometimes I think
Here we go.
you need to-
Here's the replay.
Get the head kick right here, possibly.
Nope. What I was saying, sometimes I feel like you need to kind of swallow that bravado and maybe take your rest, especially at this division.
All right. Now let's see which one of these guys has the horsepower to keep this train rolling.
See what's left.
We got eye spill over here, Tyler. Possible eye spill.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, guy?
Because one of the ring girls to fall and bust their skull.
Very, very entertaining first round. Most time you don't see you see very few action between heavyweights. Just kind of stalking, boxing with each other. But these dudes wrestled.
Head kicks,
Head
guys are
kicks,
here to fight.
punches.
elbows. I mean, it was.
Like I said again, Terrance Hodges, a huge shout out to him. Hats off to him for taking that head kick, waking back up, and still delivering the slam on Kem Oti following it.
Jimmy Neely getting his, earning his pay tonight in there, cleaning stuff up too.
He better stay out of the way.
No doubt.
I love heavyweight action. Honestly, it's the hardest hitting, the biggest impacts, and we're seeing that here at Valor Fights 21. Uh-oh, Kem Oti getting off first.
Ooh, I thought he was going to roll there and throw that left hook like he
Terrance
did in the
Hodges
first
a
round.
little hesitant, not as.
Oh! My
Just as I
God.
say that. Oh,
I
and a Kem
felt
Oti
that.
coming back.
Kem Oti looking to. Now Terrance is doing a good job with the head control right there.
Oh,
Nice knee,
big
though.
shot.
Trading knees. But see how Terrance is controlling the head right there? He's controlling the head pressure, which controls basically the whole thing. Looking for a little trip there.
Yeah, Kem Oti, he needs to stay off of his back right here.
Yeah.
I see Terrance Hodges slowing down considerably. He's not making that push. He's still dangerous, but Kem Oti is better off if he stays up.
Drags him down.
Good place for Hodges to be right here.
Finish the drill. Finish the drill.
Kem Oti, Kem Oti needs to get that left underhook right there with his left arm. That'll help out a lot. The Wizard's a good thing to have, but the underhook is far superior.
Oti's still in a better position than he was the other two.
Take the back.
Wow.
Yeah. The other 2 times that Terrance Hodges attempted that takedown.
He's tired.
Yes.
He is
Wow.
tired. He's
He
taking
couldn't
some
get
bombs.
it now. Kem Oti's
He's
in
out.
complete
He's
control.
out. He's out on his feet. Nope. He's coming back.
He's back up,
Oh,
man.
the
So
referee's on
resilient.
Those
So
are
resilient
bombs.
is Terrance Hodges.
Corner of Oti yelling that Hodges is hurt. You know, they might be right. We
Nice
did
knee.
see Hodges hurt once, though, and he kept going.
Yeah, and Hodges is still very, very dangerous.
He's dangerous, and not only the fact that when he gets taken down, he reverses it. Kem Oti hasn't been on top the entire fight necessarily. Ooh, that's
Those
not really
hurt.
cut.
Those don't feel good, especially when that gas tank's wearing thin.
Little short knees just in there. He can foot stomp here, and there's tons of things he can do from this. He can throw that back elbow right there with his right arm.
And the biggest thing you can do is breathe.
Yes. And now see how he got head control again there and was able to turn him off.
Yeah.
Come on, stomp and knee.
Yeah, because if Kem Oti is taking a rest, Terrance Hodges is taking a rest as well.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Neely separate them here in the next couple seconds. Almost halfway through the second round here.
Very fun fight.
Yeah, this is my favorite fight of the night so far, without a shadow of a doubt.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, looking to set up a knee to the face right there. Ooh, good
Big
uppercut.
shot by Oti.
Man, the thing with these heavyweights is any punch they throw, it don't matter if it's an inside clinch punch or a knee or a head kick, whatever they land can knock you out.
Yeah, I'll have
regardless.
power behind him.
God.
That's off to both men for taking a tremendous amount of abuse in this fight.
Once again, Terrance doing a good job at controlling the head pressure. He's going to look for a takedown here, I believe.
Like
You're exactly
testing
right. Oti needs to quit relying on that whizzer,
Yes.
get that swim with the left arm, and
Yeah,
control
turn it
where
off.
he's at.
Yep.
Really testing the integrity of this cage tonight.
I'm glad they're over there on that side of the cage, not over here in our corner. Yeah, Neely going
there
to
we
separate
go.
them.
Oh,
Both
you
of
saw
them take
big
a breath.
gas,
Yeah,
big
both
breath.
of them did. It wasn't just one, it was both.
All right, this is where Terrance Hodges is the most dangerous. He's done the most damage right here. Big right hand and a big left hook. Power in both hands.
You know, in this part of the round, oh, nice check there.
Yeah.
He threw a kick.
Oh,
perfect.
wow.
Woo!
Sweet kick.
I love that. That's one of my favorite techniques to use right there. No,
Now
nasty
Oti,
elbow.
Bad
shot
position,
spot.
bad position.
Oti once again using the overhook rather than the underhook. You know, he needs to get an underhook right here and control the posture. I mean, he's controlling the posture a little bit right there with the over, but
And
the
I'll tell
under-
you,
Ooh.
Hodges, he's going to work, and he's
Yes.
going to have to go to work because Jimmy Neely is watching this closely. He's already separated him once.
Yep.
If they stall out, he's going to bring it right up to
Jimmy
the feet.
don't like boring fights. Jimmy will let them sit here for a second, but as soon as one of them stalls the other one out, they're going to be back to their feet, throwing some leather again. That was but that was an excellent job there from Terrance, man. He threw that outside tie kick. He got it checked. He's like, okay, I'm going to show it again. I'm going to sweep the back leg. Beautiful technique.
And I'll tell you, it was really close. The round was really close up until that. I could have probably been leading towards Kem
Oh,
Oti.
me too. Yeah, me too.
And now it's completely turned the tide.
Yeah. And Terrance is keeping that little, doing what Tyler does best, just, little tiny shots and keeping the forearm on the throat there.
War of attrition.
War of
makes
attrition.
a big difference.
Guys kind of just resting here.
The thing
10
is, though,
seconds left.
if you're Hodges, you still need to be going for the finish here because you know you're going to be tired next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Wow. Well, you saw, a kind of a sigh from Terrance Hodges, like, man, I couldn't get him out of here this round. We got to go in for a third. Both men are exhausted.
Another round, I give that round again to Terrance. Terrance went out there, he was on top of the majority of the round. You just, you can land some punches, but neither one of them landed a lot of punches. Kem kind of controlled a little bit more of the cage work that round until the end, and then ended up getting, with his legs swept and on the bottom of the exchange.
Yeah, Terrance Hodges was absolutely definitive in that round. So Round 3 is going to be the telling round. I think Kem Oti's got to come out with a vengeance.
Most definitely.
Here we go. Check it out.
Replay. Maybe we'll see these. He's going to set up the kick maybe right here. Yep.
Terrance
Got the
Hodges.
first one checked. Here comes the sweep. Wow.
Nice.
And then comes with a
And
huge
that meant
right hand.
everything.
Lord. Here we go. Start of the third round, third and final round here.
Here we go. You know, Terrance Hodges kind of reminds you of a much, much bigger version of Rashad
Rashad,
Evans.
I knew you were going to say. I agree.
We've got Rashad Evans in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got that smile.
What a lot of doppelgangers are there.
We've seen Keith Jardine. We've seen Clay Guida. Ooh.
Oh, nice kick.
Yeah,
Hey.
Terrance Hodges getting off just ahead of Kem Oti.
That leaping left took you as they dropped him in the first round. I was wondering to see if he'd go back to that at all. There it is again.
Oh,
big
nice
body
body
shot.
There it is. There's the left hook again. Man, these guys got a chin.
Yeah,
both of them.
Terrance
dude.
Hodges
Lord.
is trying to get this fight out of here. He's trying to finish it off. Big leather.
Still a lot of time left in the round. We got another 4 minutes left. Very entertaining fight, though.
Yeah, some Rocky Apollo business is what it is. Slinging him.
Kind of switch stance there. Wonder why Kem has not went back that head kick. You know, I mean, he landed it. He threw it one time, landed it, and dropped him, and he's not went back to it.
Where fatigue plays a point there because, you know, when you throw a kick, you want to throw it hard, and it takes a lot of energy.
Oh,
wow.
big knee. Big
Oh, he's
shot.
rocked.
Big
Wow.
shot.
Uppercut.
There we go.
Another uppercut.
Oh, wow. Terrance Hodges in trouble. Big
another
trouble.
nasty
Big
uppercut.
shot.
He's putting him against the cage, and now he's looking
Oh,
for a
he's gotta
takedown.
stay away
He's got
from
to get underhooks. Kem Oti has to get
Terrance
underhooks.
Hodges holding on for dear life.
He's got to get that. He's got to wind up on top. Oh, big
Kem
mount.
Oti on top for the first time in this fight.
And the mount was
Moves
a very,
the mount.
very tired, a very, very tired Terrance.
And Kem Oti's tired.
He's got to take advantage of that
Big
fatigue.
shots.
I mean, these ain't punishing shots right here. There's nothing really super hard on them. I wouldn't want to be getting hit by them. At the same
absolutely
time,
not.
you know, they're not devastating. So it'd be surprised to see a stand-up. I mean, a stoppage from here.
I think it's all Kem Oti's got right
yeah,
now. I think he's
I
delivering
agree.
it.
I'm
But
not
he's
saying
got
anything bad whatsoever. I'm just telling you.
Don't let him hear that.
Don't eat me.
Don't find me.
I'll tell you what, he's got to get on it though before
Yeah.
Terrance Hodges wakes back up.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%. You know, Terrance is resting. You know, he's not really spending a lot of energy. I wouldn't be working on the choke. I'd just be punching right here. But I
it
don't know,
looks
it
like
might
he
be
may
under
have
his
secured
neck. I can't really see nothing from this side. It's through right there in his corner. They are in Terrance's corner, which may help out a little bit. This is where he does a punch right here.
If he
He's
starts
lost the hook,
punching,
though.
he
He's
may
lost the
have
hook.
it. It's a lot of damage that's been inflicted. The referee may step in there if he can just get consistent with those strikes.
Seen a flying knee from a 260. Oh,
Oti
might
trying
have
to
a
get that
choke.
forearm under
He's got
the
a
neck.
choke. It's in.
Oh,
it's
It's
tight.
a tap.
That could be all she wrote.
He needs to switch to it.
Can he
Oh.
survive? Can he peel it off?
He needs to switch to the.
One
Gable
hard by Terrance Hodges
He needs
right
to switch to a
here.
gable grip right there. And just squeeze, Captain America style. There he goes for
Kem
it.
Oti
That's what he needs
continues
to
to
do.
squeeze with all he's got. Will it be enough?
Oh, he's
Oh,
out. Very,
man.
very nice heart there from
Wow.
Hodges.
What was that 3 times Hodges has come from?
And look at Kem
him.
Oti.
Bench
He's
mark,
Motor
exhausted.
style,
top.
too.
Wow.
He needs to wind up back on top though as quick as he can.
He
and
can't
start punching.
believe it. He can't believe it.
That's
Oh, big shot.
that's so devastating too. I mean, not only the punch,
Now,
but the.
this
but
is
the,
what we got to look at. Could this be a 10-8 round? If it's a 10-8 round, we're probably looking at a tie fight.
Casey is very
man,
well
we all
could
hate
be,
those.
man. That very well could happen, dude. Like, you know, depending on how the judges score it, or it could be a majority decision or anything like that. You know, I mean, there's crazy things.
Never
to
know.
get all 3 judges to score a 10-8 round will be very surprising. But then you know who knows how to score the first 2. Yeah. But in my eyes, Kem Oti needs a finish right here,
Yeah,
regardless. I don't
absolutely.
think that there's that he can win a decision just by this round, in my personal
And
opinion.
in my opinion, he needs to get back on top
Yeah,
and land the
now,
shots. If he
He's
can
gonna
just
look
get
to turn into him
consistent.
right here.
Look at
There's
both
kind
of these guys just absolutely wasted.
The oxygen levels in this
Yes.
place is being sucked dry.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time breathing myself.
These guys have left
He's
it all out
got a
there.
leg hook? Nope. He's
Going for it again.
Yep.
Again, Kem Oti using all he's got in those biceps to land that choke.
Oh, he's
Needs
gotta
to
wanna-
get up.
He's doing a good job, though, controlling him and not letting him turn into him. 40 seconds left in this fight, though. I mean, like I said, somebody's going to, you know, the corner needs to be hollering.
Looks
Finish,
like
finish,
Terrance
finish.
Hodges is going to make that turn. If he does, I think that could eliminate that 10-8 portion of that round that we're talking about.
If Kem Oti would get that left underhook, and now he's on his back, which is bad. That's, like you said, bad.
That's what we're talking.
Woo.
20 seconds left. Who's going to take this fight? This is unbelievable.
This is big, too. This is big. That might negate all that right there if he can land some punches right here at the end of this round. Nasty elbow. Wow. What an incredible fight we have here. 5 seconds left.
What heart and determination from these heavyweights.
Incredible
It was
fight.
unbelievable.
My hat's off to these two gentlemen.
Talk about leaving it out there. Helping each other up.
Oh, and here we see it, like all of the action from this fight. Unbelievable. Kem Oti and Terrance Hodges just going at it, delivering everything that the fans came here to pay for, or paid for tonight.
Like I said, man, both guys left it out there. Neither should be ashamed of themselves. Huge, huge fight.
And how's that for a pro debut, my friend?
Amazing debut.
All right, the judges tallying their decision right now. Tyler, who do you got?
Man, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Hodges on that. You know, Oti obviously landed some shots, hurt Hodges several times. But Hodges would, you know, every time it seemed like he was hurt, he would end up on top, and that's huge.
Yeah, ground control and dominance, top position, that means everything in the MMA scoring world. All right, well, let's hand it off to Cody Gwynn for the official decision.
Mic check 1, 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen. After 3 hard-fought rounds of action, we go to the card for a decision. Thomas Brooks scores this bout 29-28, blue corner. Jason Kubik scores this bout 29-28, red corner. And James Lyles scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Out of the blue corner, Kem the Kraken Oti!
Wow, that was, you know, I mean, you can't argue it. I probably would have given it to Terrance Hodges, but it was so very close, so much going on, and it just depends on how you scored the fight.
Yeah, man, I'm very surprised by that decision, personally.
Honestly, I don't care about the decision. I just got the enjoyment of watching the fight. It was tremendous.
Man, you only lost if you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Get interview here. Kem Oti, he dropped you, you dropped him a couple times, wound up on top, about sunk in a choke in the 3rd round. Just tell us about the fight, man.
And I knew with him turning out an American top 10 that I was going to be in for the fight for my life. So I know I had to put in the training, hard work. I'd just like to thank 10th Planet, Kane, Ben Day, all the other guys that's been helping me train for this fight. And also I want to give a big shout out to Pete Pirtle, who's fighting over in V3 for the heavyweight championship tonight. So good luck to him. And thank you, Tim Lloyd, for having me on this card. You know, it really means a lot, and can't wait to fight for you again. Appreciate all the fans coming out and support, and that's it.
There you have it, your winner, Kem Oti.